Good morning, everybody, and welcome. We are live today playing a modern classic, but kind of revamped a little bit with some new cards and some new text, but definitely something that's been popular since the unbanning of Faithless Looting this past Monday. So we're going to give it a try and everything. So your basic, if you've never played this deck or anything, the basic goal of it is to discard discard 3 cards in one hand, and then you can cast HallowVine for free. But the cool part is you have Vengevine. If you throw it in the graveyard and you cast 2 of these with Vengevine in the bin, you get to bring Vengevine back, which has haste for free. You also have your Blazing Rottweilas, which you discard. If you discard those, the madness cost is 0, so you get to free cast those. You have your Faithless Living Flame Blade Adept, which is really, really good for discard, because if you cycle or discard a card, it gets +1/+0 and has Menace, which is really good for the blocking and everything. That's the main part of the deck. Fear of Missing Out is new to it, which is as long as you have Delirium and you attack, which you should have Delirium a lot with this deck, you can get an extra combat step, which could go a long way of actually winning with no problem and stuff, off of a big turn and everything. Ox to finish if you need to, Street Race for cycling. And then you have on your sideboard, you have Surgical Extractions to get rid of problematic cards, Nature's Claim for any kind of Leyline of the Voids, anything that Rest in Peace with Leyline of the Void. Magebane Lizard, this is for your non-creature based decks that are trying to run spells and stuff. This does equal to the non-creature spells they've cast that turn, which is really really good little hate piece. Brotherhood in for board wipe. Blood Moons to stop any kind of Tron deck or Amulet, and Amulet's getting big because of Green Sun's Zenith, so this really actually shuts those decks down really well. Meltdown for artifacts because of Opal, and other artifact based decks that just literally, like Meltdown last night. I was playing this, testing this deck out. I literally meltdown a artifact deck that was I think they had a Vault Scourge out and like a couple other like 1 and 0 drops, and Meltdown, and just wiped the whole board, and it was an instant scoop because I reset them back to turn 1 and they had no chance. So it's definitely a good Meltdown's good. I could see it going down to 2 surgicals and petting going down 1 surgical and petting 1 Meltdown in, depending on how this goes and everything. So, but let's go ahead. I already have the leak already going, ready to go, so we can go ahead and watch this and we can get going. Okay. Give flying to go over people who's got creatures on the board, everything. So here we go, and we are going to do. So turn 1 Flame Blade. We can cycle the Street Wraith and pray to get something. If not, we would have at least 2. We could cast Fear. I mean, we could try it, but it's not the greatest. I'm actually gonna mulligan it. This is better. This is a lot better actually. So we're gonna keep this, get rid of the Wooded Foothills, and just hit that, and then go ahead and let's see how this goes. Jeez, I wonder what he's playing. I want to say he's probably playing Amulet Titan, just from the turn 1 Bezeju into no. Well, no, he can still be playing Amulet because they do play Sagas. So we'll see. We're just gonna put this in and do nothing and pass the turn. So I think the goal here would be to Goblin Lore. Oh no. Really? Lantern? Oh, this is horrid. This is rancid. Let's go Goblin Lore and see what happens. That was like the worst goblin lore in the world right there. I got okay. I mean, I got Vengevine, and I got one Vengevine in the pit in the bin. So yeah, that's fine. You can make me mill that card all you want. I have not played against Lantern Control since they banned Opal because Lantern Control just hasn't been a thing. So this should be interesting to see how this goes, and with them having Mycosense Gardens, this should be even. This is just gonna be insanity. I think it's gonna be a very long match or very short. Good part is Meltdown will help out a lot with burning through their um, their artifacts and everything. So we're just gonna go ahead and go and. I mean, we can go here, here, which will trigger the Vengevine. We're gonna bolt him to the face. And then he's probably gonna go get. I mean, I know what card he's gonna look for, but you know. Huh. Hey, look. I walked right into that one. That's okay. Everything is fine. This is fine. This is literally like, I don't know, like Lantern Control now versus when it was back. I don't know what, like, I know the end game would be to get to, you know, the end game is to get to, you know, to just mill you out. But do they have another finisher besides creating the tokens? Or is it just still the normal, you know, try to lock you out with ensnaring bridge and everything? And there's bridge. He's gonna want to draw that. Yep. That's a great Thought Seize because it gives me some ability to figure out what he's gonna discard. That was dumb. Because okay, so you have bridge already, which is fine. Okay, so you're gonna go 1 and nothing. Oh, this is fun already. I think I'm gonna have to say this is pretty much done because I have nothing I can do. I can't attack with either of these because of bridge, and I don't have anything to stop bridge right now. So we're just gonna go ahead and say no. Go to the next one, get our stuff, and Meltdown definitely. I'm gonna put surgicals in for that for the bridge, that too, and Brotherhood in for the three of us. It's a lot of sideboard stuff, but it's okay because I don't need fears in this right now. I really don't need bolts. Go down a lore and a quarry and I don't know what else to, I mean, and a wraith, I guess, just to make it easier. So we'll see how this goes. This is a very brutal deck to play. I hate fucking Lantern Control. It is the worst. Like, they're the ones that will be playing until the end of the round, and you can still go to the bathroom because their turns are going to take so long that it's going to be another 25 minutes after turns are called. So, I mean, this isn't bad if my first land didn't, but it's still, because I could still go. Actually, this isn't bad. I'm tempted to keep it. I want to keep it because I have too much draw ability with Faithless Looting to get to where I need to go. So we're just going to enter that tapped, and then we're going to go ahead and go. Because I can discard, I'm going to go next turn, depending on what my draw is, and draws off of Faithless Looting are, but I'm going to go Flameblade Adept. And if I get a land on the draw, I can cast Flameblade. I mean, I could probably cast Flameblade and just put the Arena in and just go from there. Okay, so Lantern is his first play. That's fine. Okay. So this actually is not bad because we're gonna go looting, discard, trigger that, and we're gonna cast that just to start putting some threats on the board. Now on the next turn, I can go. I can go double Flameblade at it, save the Faithless Looting till the next one, and kind of ramp up some stuff on this one. So, because if he doesn't have Codex Shredder, I brew with my own. This is a deck that I've only played this like a couple times with like this the net deck, but I do brew my own. I will probably end up trying to rebrew some Birthing Ritual decks with unbans because I like Birthing Ritual a lot. I think that's my replacement card for Pod. But I also think if they can unban Opal and unban looting, they can give, and Green Sun's things, they can. Yes, I love Birthing Pod. Birthing Pod is such a great deck or great card. Go look it up if you've never played with Birthing Pod. Go look it up. It is.
Oh, hello.
Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, I love Pod. I think Pod is a underrated deck now. I think it. Okay. Yeah. See, I like the Pod, the modern Pod deck, but I didn't play the combo version. I played the value version. Yeah. The Pod value deck to me is great. Doing the and now with like Renegade Rallier. Oh, modern. Yeah. I mean, are we talking? Are you? Which combo are we talking? Are we talking Kiki Jiki combo? Oh, yep. See, okay, yeah, we'd definitely get along because I love toolbox decks. Toolbox decks to me are like the epitome of, you know, like toolbox decks are the epitome. Yeah, you can go ahead. I think it should let you post a link. Like the one pod deck the one thing I like, I love Voice of Resurgence. That's one of my favorite modern cards, and I would love to find a deck where I can actually work Voice of Resurgence around just to make big dumb elementals that could just pop somebody. I'm also a big fan of like, so one of my pet decks when I first started playing modern was Green White Value Town, like Green White Land Destruction, and I so wish I could just make that deck work again. Oh God, Mentor the Meek's in there too. Oh jeez. ah, prime time at the top end of the curve. Oh, it looks fun. Um, Give me a minute. So yeah, you just value the whole thing, not like no combo in there at all. That deck was a 10 different ways to go infinite. Yeah, I can imagine that was probably a quite a fun time to deal with sometimes. You know, I'm gonna go with this. And the game lagged for a minute. Okay, there we go. Goblin Lore puts him out of attack range. No, it doesn't. Looting's more controlled, so we'll do looting. And those conscripts can untap pod, go lotus as needed if you pair it right. Oh, that's interesting. See, and that's the thing is like that's why I don't like I mean pod to me was a very fun card because you could do so much with it without having to worry about and you could just break it. You could break people with it. People got really upset with pod a lot because of that. We're gonna cycle this to get another. Oh, and I can follow up and cast that hollow one too. There we go. Alright. Yeah, there's some. There's a white card that does the. I think it's the extraction is where it pulls it out, but just leaves it on. You can't do nothing with it, but it just leaves it in the battlefield, which is kind of cool. Um, I'm okay. Fine by me, buddy. I mean, if you don't cast another card, I'm going to kill you on the next turn. So okay. And then also my other reason I want to play Pod and build it up to a curve is I like Siege Rhino. I think Siege Rhino is an underrated card still, and people don't realize how good that card actually was in Modern. Yeah, mid range lists are always like kind of questionable. I'm wondering if that's kind of why they did the unbannings they did, was to try to get people to go combo heavy, so mid range can kind of make make a comeback to kind of make them put them more in check a little bit, because that's a big thing with mid range is it kind of helps with like the control part of like thought seizes and inquisitions to kind of keep things under control. I'm wondering if that's why they did what they did with that. Okay. Have you played with Birthing Ritual yet? I'll look at that in just a minute. Oh, let me guess. This is a Birthing Ritual deck? Alright, go ahead, dude. Yeah, there it is. Oh, wow. Ooh. That looks super freaking fun. With looting too. I don't. You just haven't figured the sideboard out yet, it looks like. That looks fun. I'm trying to figure out what this guy's doing because I like. Do I want to play this out or do I want to just go kill him? Just go kill. Unless he's got a board wipe or a tap down. Yeah, turn one Scions is just insanity. Like, that card is really, really good. Oh, he's going to gain some life. Okay, that was. I played that wrong. Mm-hmm. Yep. He's going to go to one. That's fine. Or turn. Turn two. It that betrays. Yeah, I can imagine that's probably insanely sick and brutal to watch too sometimes. Yeah, because there's no way to really get rid of it unless you can't even path it because it's got hexproof. You would have to have the you would have to have an edict effect to get rid of it, like a Liliana or something like that. And by the time it gets done, Liliana's worthless unless you can turn to a Liliana somehow with like um, Ignoble Hierarch and like turn one Ignoble Hierarch, turn two Liliana. Here we go. Let's see if this works. Good luck, you know. That was an interesting win. I did not see that one coming. So, oh, I had an idea. That's fine. That actually, this isn't bad. I can actually go Flameblade Addict into Goblin Lore, and we'll keep this and see how this goes. I think most new modern players see Scion and they're like, okay, we're screwed. They don't like to play things out and don't like to. I'm one who I will give it up once I see that I can't win, but I at least have to try to win. You know what I mean? I'm also a infect player sometimes too, and I will really just go and try to mess with infect players a lot, or mess with people with infect because of they don't realize that I can get around your creatures with infect, and sometimes I don't even attack now with rot priest being around. All right. So now we have two blazings, and so we could actually have a pretty good turn here next turn. I'm surprised he hasn't played a lantern yet, but he got Pyrite Spellbomb. Okay, that's the red Spellbomb. Okay, that's fine. But you know, this deck is like I don't mind going against this deck. It's just it's so slow play, and it's like playing control, like playing an actual like blue white control deck, which actually is just very miserable at times for me. All right, so we're gonna go here. Well, we're gonna cycle Street Wraith first, because I want to lose it on the Goblin Lore, and if I get or if I get looting, I can just do this. Phoenix, Rottweiler. Cast that. Cast this. Oops, wrong one. Cycle this. cast that. And go pop him for a few. Yeah, that was fun. That was actually a really good turn. That turned out. Damn, dude, you could have done that before I, got all those out there because that would have gave me a free Vengevine, but that's okay. Yeah, I might actually look at those lists and see what I can do to modify them a little bit to kind of fit stuff. Have you looked into petting with Birthing Ritual, petting Vanifear in there? The creature pod that came out during one of the Ravnica sets, I think, is when she came out. It was a blue green. She's a 4-drop. I did it once. I actually played in a side event at an SCG event. Played a four round side event with Vanifear, and I had fun with it. But it is slow, but it can definitely do some very fun things. I had I had some people having fun watching it because of the interactions and stuff, and then having somebody play Infect and then quarter calling on their end step to when they don't have any open mana, quarter calling for all Orzhov, the Orzhov priest that does the shenanigans, that gives everything -1, and just wiping the board out. That was a fun one to do. All right, we're gonna do this. We're going to save the green. I'm saving the green. Nope, I should actually do that now. I don't want to do that, but I'm going to. Just because I want to get the pithy needle off so I can pump these if I need to. But that was actually not bad. And next turn I can put in 8, 9. Yeah, next turn I can put Phoenix on something if he doesn't put out a Okay, that's fine. That's still fine. I wish I had a bigger hand size so I could just discard it to Ox and just be done with it. That's Codex Shredder. Let's go ahead and put that one on there. Get rid of the street race. Alright. I've noticed that with removal, because I play Infect, and I've actually 5-0'd a league with Infect recently. Actually within the last couple weeks, I have 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I'm gonna go up to 10. That's fine. I'll wait. I'm just gonna cast this Flame Blade Adept and. Oh, I didn't know I could. That's game. That was game. Oh, that's okay. I didn't see that. I didn't realize I could. Nah, that's okay. Nah, that's my bad. Okay. Yep. I find when I'm playing against removal decks, I will intentionally throw things at the removal just to see if they're gonna remove it and make them think about it. Hey, we got there. I'm very thoroughly impressed. We got there. I thought we were gonna lose miserably in this round. Very happy with that. That was actually really good. Punt on the Vengevine for the finish, but that's okay. We got the. I like the Heartless Summoning. That was a good little. The Heartless Summoning was. Have you ever played that combo? Heartless Summoning with Frog and not have him remove any of it. Yeah, I can see where you say that's kind of rough. This could be a definitely different if depending on how this goes. I like the turn one Burning Choir with Vengevine and Blazing. So we'll see how this goes. But Heartless Summoning with Frog and Ox, the Omnixilus was really a really cool combo that I learned. Alright, we're going to go here. Go here. Okay. That didn't go out. Did not go the way I wanted it to at all. But actually not might gonna be bad. Because I might be able to get into Ox soon. Which isn't gonna be too bad. But yeah, it's a very interesting modern time. I love the fact that he's playing Bump in the Night, which is just a classic. You know, you don't see that card that much from the original Innistrad. Boltway, damn. Okay, I'm gonna have some problems with this deck already. I can see. Put Flame Blade out. Get a regular mountain. Put that out. Alright. And that's probably a turn 3 infinite combo that people don't see. So the minute you catch them off guard with it, it's like, oh, what just happened here? It was like when the original, like, I love Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth's one of my favorite decks too. And when the original like run of Yawgmoth back in 2020 before the pandemic hit, Yawg was it was very fun, but it also had people had issues with the fact that they didn't know how the combo worked or how Undying worked half the time. So that kind of made playing against Yawg different because you had to explain the combo so much to them because they never wanted to listen about it. Which one's that one? I was on bad little fear of missing out. Looted to get Vengevine out, and then picked another Vengevine up, so that's not bad. So yeah, this deck's I like this deck. I think this deck's got some legs in it. Which what order the ATB and MCB on this tag? Resolve it, but it's bugged. Well then. Okay. And they don't want to do anything to fix it at all. It's probably not even that hard of a fix, you know. Why are they giving? Why are they making it such a hard time? You know what I mean. I didn't mean to cast that. That's okay. I meant to go ahead and do that. That's fine. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of that combo, but that's fine. I mean, there's a lot of stuff like I know a lot of the newer players that I watch who play Magic and stuff. They don't know the combo decks really well. So we're gonna do the Magbane Lizard because that's fine. And Brotherhood in to come in. Then I'm gonna take out a Fear, a Blazing, a Lore. See, yeah, I have a few cards like that that I just you have a love for, and people just don't want to play them anymore because they don't think they're any good, and it's not that they're not good; it's just they're pet cards, you know. Um, we'll go one there, and we'll go down one lizard. That's awesome. Yeah, that's definitely a. All right, so we have looting. Yeah, we'll keep this. We'll try this. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, I like I like being different from people. Like I like brewing my own stuff. Um, I played an event back in I think 2017 when HallowVine was just starting to get big, and one of the cards that I put in the HallowVine deck that really got to everybody was I put in uh, Lux and the Smiter. Which Smiter was, if you discard it off random, if you discard a Smiter, you ended up with you ended up getting it to cast it for free, which also was when Mardu Pyromancer got big, and people were playing Liliana constantly. So like it was a really good, and it was uncounterable, or you couldn't counter it through. So it was a 3 drop that was a 4/4 that I could get on turn 2, and people didn't know how to handle it. And then when you get you get turn 1 Burning Inquiry, you know that kind of thing. It definitely or what's the one that makes both people do the discard? It's not yeah, it's Burning Inquiry. Yeah, both people do it, and it caused a lot of problems because people are like, oh, I just lost my, I just have, somebody just put a 4/4 on the board for free, and I have no way to stop it. I should probably grab the regular one. That's fine. Problem lore. I got rid of one of the hollow ones. Cast this. And let's hope. Oh, he's got Rift Bolt too. Oh, geez, he just had the hand. Do you have Boros Charm? Boros Charm for the win? Nope. He's gonna burn me out though. Oh yeah. A Rift Bolt to finish me off. That's fun. I can't beat the Rift Bolt, so. Try it again. But yeah, I've been playing modern for modern became the format that I really enjoyed because of the non-rotating aspect of it. Standard to me is I like standard. Standard's fun, but standard also has a lot of problems with the rotating. I think they try to fix it, and I heard standard's fun now, but I don't want to drop a bunch of money into a deck and then 3 months later, when a set comes out, I have to change things up again, just because of that. So not bad. I like this hand a little bit better. Let's get rid of Oxyboy here. Okay, so we can go here. We'll go looting. Throw the Vengevine, throw a land. Cycle. Oh my god, what a... And this is why this deck is brutal. 12 power on turn 1. I didn't know they were doing a Final Fantasy set. That sounds interesting. And Foundations is for Wait, Foundations is in the rotation for 5 years? That's interesting. I'm very interested in that because I love Final Fantasy. It's one of my all-time favorite gaming franchises. So I like to see how they do it and who they're going to have play what characters. Hey, look, picked up another one. That turn 1 was like the epitome of the perfect turn for this deck. It was countered then. Okay, yeah. Vexing Devil was printed. Hold on. Vexing Devil came out in Advocacy Restored. It is a 4/3 that says when it enters the battlefield, any opponent you may have you deal 4 damage to them if the player does sacrifice Vexing Devil. So pretty much it gives you the ability to, not have to keep it. You just have to take 4 life. Some decks didn't mind it, some decks did. Just depends. Okay, so this one I'll keep, and we'll throw back. And we'll just throw the other base back. See, I stopped when Modern Horizon 1 was printed because I didn't like I didn't like some of the stuff in it. I liked some of the stuff now. It was just, it was a bit different then. Oh, get rid of a... Oh, look, we're playing against, we're playing against, fish. We're playing merfolk. Okay. And the good thing about the bigger high curves on here is it helps with the Detective Phoenix a lot on being able to put it on a creature and stuff. So we're pretty much gonna. It seems like we're gonna be racing in this because he's gonna. Mm-hmm. Yep, I knew you were gonna do that. It's fine. I don't need it. I don't think I've ever exerted that land ever. So yeah, that's fine. I do want to get this. Looting. Discard, discard. Get a basic mountain. Phoenix. So are you trying to get back into modern, or are you like, like how's that? And I can put Phoenix on him again if they don't do anything, and I can win the game. If they tap out and put like anything, I pretty much can win. Yeah, that's game. I mean, unless they got Force of Negation, that's you just mostly browse on. Oh yeah, no, I understand that. Yeah, hey, I like people who like to browse. I browse and watch. If you don't know who he is, there's another streamer who streams Magic. Young Dingo. He's a really good Magic player. He plays Modern, plays Standard. He's really good at the game. He's definitely a good guy. Um, put that on there. Put that on there. Get rid of this one and this one, and that should be a scoop. Yeah, that was a scoop. What to play? Blood Moon Stomp Sim, Brotherhood's in definitely a good one. Um, Blood Moon. So we'll get rid of a Fear, Goblin Lore, Blazing, and Burning, and we'll go from there. Hey, browsing Twitch is fun. I've seen there's some really good players out there who play and stuff. So Eh, if that was if that had a couple lands, that would be better. But that's not good enough. That's good. Mulligan. I mean, that's not much better, but no, I'm gonna mulligan that. That's not good enough. That one I'll keep. We'll get rid of Gobblemore and the arena, and go from there. Yeah, the unbannings on Monday really put a lot of people, like, made a lot of people happy and made a lot of decks go, like, give people the hope that there's, good hope for the format and everything. It was a good draw there. Looting. Discard that. Psycho Street Wraith. And Burning Inquirer on the next turn. Okay. Yeah, Modern took such a big turn when they started putting the power sets, which is Modern Horizon. Lord of the Rings was impossibly horrible to deal with. I hated that deck. I hated it. I liked it. Like, I love Lord of the Rings, but man, did I hate playing that against that set so much, because it was just like, it made it so hard to enjoy because of the One Ring. Get rid of Goblin. That's... I need Brotherhood in. I will wipe my whole board out to kill him. Ha! Yay! And, yep. Brotherhood in would be really nice, but I wouldn't be able to cast it yet because it's a double red, so... Okay. Oh, I can cast it now. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so we're going to go here. Do this. And we're going to wait. Because on the next one I can... They got 7-10. As long as they don't put another Lord on there, we're good. And the Lord is what will stop it, so... Yeah, that's not good. There's 10. Of course, yeah, that I can't beat that now. Okay. If I had another one, I could have had some fun, but yeah, I didn't have enough in there, so that's okay. We'll run it back and try again. So, but I've been enjoying this deck's been fun. I've been enjoying the whole, really the unbannings and stuff. No, that's better. Keep that and get rid of the Phoenix. Go looting. Pitch this and pitch this. Cast this. And pass turn. Fear, pitch Phoenix to fear, and then keep going on from there. Unless I get on draw step, get another blazing, then I could go fear into. So we'll play arena. We're just gonna discard or not discard, not play fear, discarding Phoenix. That's a hollow one, so. But depending on what our draw step is and stuff, we can actually, this could work out some. So have you seen there's a green white birthing ritual deck that has I was gonna say has a combo loop that does land destructions with uh, White Orchard Phantom. Such a fun little loop that I've done some fun stuff with it and made some people really mad with it too. So yeah. All right, so we're going to go a little crazy on this one. We're going to go hit him. Put this in there. We're going to Burning Inquiry. Cast. I should have grabbed a regular mountain. That's okay. Get rid of the hollow one and the bolt. That's, I think this is going to stabilize it a little bit, depending on what he does here. Because if he taps out for Hairbringer of the Seas, he's going to end up... Really, dude? Okay. Okay, whatever it is. That's fine. Alright. One turn clock. You have no blocker right now for hollowed one, so okay. Okay. So you're down to one turn to do something. I didn't do they played Soaring City. Yep. Deck still, so I didn't want to get in there and get against decks that I didn't know how to adjust against. So, but I've already seen competitive decks in here too. So, you know, it is what it is. So we're gonna go keep on this, because I'm going to go turn 1 Flame Blade, turn 2 Burning Inquiry, and say, let's see how this goes. Flame Blade, pass. I think a lot of people play this because it's a little cheaper to play, and it gives them a chance to play in the format. All right. Burning Inquiry. Spell Snare. That's fine. Yeah, that wasn't a bad one at all. It's a pretty decent turn 2. They use friendly as a word to make it seem like it's not as bad, but it's still you still run out to the decks, you still see everything. Like I see frog a lot, psychic frog and stuff. So don't let the name fool you. It's definitely got some. Yep. Not mad. I figured that was coming. So. And if I get a land and he taps out or something, I could go bestow and. Trying to figure out what he's playing. I'm almost sure he's on Murktide the way this is running with the Thought Scours and stuff, but I'm not 100% sure. Yep, I knew you had push. That's why. Sometimes what we got to do is just got to push it into the removal and. Pardon me. Hello to my lurkers out there and watching. Hey, look, that's a card. So it's this deck. Okay. Pardon me. I'm probably walking this into counterspell, but we'll see. So I put him on both, and it makes him either he can't flip this, so it's a win no matter what, unless he's got a push. Yeah. So there we go. I actually learned something new there. I did not know you could bestow from hand. I thought you had a bestow from graveyard, so that makes me like this a little bit more. Blood Moon definitely, because I think Blood Moon is going to be a thing. But I'm also going to put Surge or put that Nature's Claim in because I'm almost for sure we're going to see Leyline of the Void. I'll take a Fear, Goblin Lore, a Blazing. I'll take a Lizard down. A Flame Blade out of. Take a Detective down and one Street Rate down. We should be good. Alright. Turn 1 Burning Inquiry. This could actually be a pretty decent hand. I'm gonna keep this. He's gonna mulligan down probably until he gets to. If he's got Leyline of the Void, he's gonna mulligan down until he gets Leyline of the Void. Oh wow, he didn't. He must just have a better hand. Okay. So he's got now a Spellbomb. Okay. We'll see how good you are with that Spellbomb. That was like the worst Burning Inquiry I've ever seen in my life. That was such a dud. Oh my god, that was terrible. Okay. I'm a glutton for punishment. Let's try this again. He's gonna counterspell it. Yep. Gonna counterspell it. Bowmaster. Oh. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. I still got nothing out of it either. But I sure gave him a lot. I knew he was gonna burn it finally. The minute Vengevine was coming out. That's fine. So we'll Goblin Lore and then from here and then we'll see what we can do. That 4/4 Orc's gonna be a little painful. Actually, I don't even want Goblin Lore now because of the fact that it's just kind of hurt. And what is this? God. Yep, I'm gonna have to probably play the next one. Because that Manifest Dread is gonna kill me every time. Yeah. Because that's gonna hurt. No, alright. That's gonna wipe the board. Okay, so Bowmaster is the big problem there. Brotherhood End. Take out a Blood Moon and the Ox. I don't think Ox is gonna help out here. This might be my actual first one that I have a problem with. because of the interaction. The and Bowmaster's the second most hated card from Lord of the Rings. I swear, it's One Ring. Then Bowmaster can't stand either one of those two cards. Okay, this isn't bad. It's not the greatest, but it's not bad because I go looting into. If I get another land, looting into Magbane, and as long as he doesn't have a Fatal Push to kill it, and I have a Bolt for Mr. Bowmaster just in case. I hate the fact that I didn't get my other land on that. That's really bad. Burning Inquiry. Let's place a random chance here. Keep the hollow one and we're good. Keep the double hollow one, we're definitely good. That was a good turn. We needed that turn. That should make this a little simpler. I don't think. I mean, if he has another in the Baron Oculus, it's fine. I think we're definitely gonna give them more of a run than we thought. Oh, it's Murky Boy. A very small Murky Boy. That's fine. And this one lander thing is terrible. Definitely figured I would have already hit my other land, but oh well. Oh. Yeah. That's gonna be rough. Land? He's gonna flip that, turn that to a 5/5 flyer. He's gonna have 15 in the air. Yep, it's gonna be game pretty much. Because even if I go to attack, he's gonna block. Kill at least one of them. Crack back, he's gonna flip the manifest into the Oculus and fucking pop me with the Oculus again. Yep, that sounds about right. No, he blocked. Okay, I didn't see that coming. Bowmaster. That's 5/10. I mean, he's got the game. There's nothing I can do. I can't even block the 2 flyers until I get a Phoenix, and I can't even get a Phoenix right now, so. It's 10. Pretty much. Yep, that's the game. Oh, first loss. Not bad. Alright. I won the die roll. And I want to keep this. This is a hell of a hand. It's going to be a fun one to go through. So Marvel Rivals, yeah, it's like Overwatch, but I like it because of the abilities on there are a lot better. Like I love the original Overwatch a lot. I just feel like I like Overwatch. I liked it, and I thought it was really cool how they did it and stuff. So it's not bad. This isn't. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Oh no, I don't want to suck that. I want to cast. Cast. There's the dream. Right? That would have been amazing to put that one in the graveyard beforehand. But that's the dream. 12 power on turn one. That's probably going to be like, yeah, about that. Because I have the bolt, that's 15. There's game. Just keep taking your life, dude. Okay. If he fetches and shocks down, it's game. Huh. Ew. It's Saga. Nobody likes you. Tax. Library. Put that in your hand. Use life equal to that card's name. Oh, look. It's, Oh, what? Um, it's Dark Confidant. That was fun. All right, so put 3 of those in. I want the Nature's Claim just in case he goes. He goes with our least favorite card being the Leyline of the Void, and we'll play it like that. That was that turn one is always brutal. That turn one, that's twice I've done that in this league, which was very, very fun to do. Pardon me. Bless me. Sorry. Yeah, he probably cried a little bit when he saw the two hollows and the Vengevine because he was like, oh. Now, if it would have been two hollows and two Vengevines, he probably would have really just conceded right away because there's nothing he could have done. Don't even have anything on the board and you're already down 16 power. It's like, eh. I also like to play Dredge. Dredge is still fun. I don't care what anybody says. Dredge is fun. But I'm a degenerate when I play Magic, so. And Dredge got even better now that they've finally, unbanned Faithless Looting. It made it more on curve and powerful. Mulliganing that. I'm gonna keep that and get rid of this, and we're gonna hope my draw is a land. If not, I'm gonna be behind a turn. But he didn't have a turn one or turn zero layout on void, so that's fine. Now, if he goes into here and goes to Monkey. Hey, look, there's Monkey. Oh, thank you. That did not play out the greatest of ways, but so it actually didn't work. It didn't hurt because I go Flameblade Adept into Burning Inquiry, and if I get anything off Burning Inquiry that's a creature, I get two Vengevines out of it. So I'm not mad. He can have Monkey. Monkey's gonna get probably nothing anyway, so I'm not mad. Oh, Monkey got a hollow one. Crap. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Do I looting or do I go Burning Inquiry? I'll go looting. Looting gives me a little bit more control over it. Yep. I should have went to Burning Inquiry. That's okay. That's what I thought. I had to pick one. Okay. Where's Simeon the Spirit Guide when you need? No, I'm kidding. Even though that card probably should be unbanned now because, why it's banned, when it got banned, I was kind of shocked by it, but it should definitely get unbanned if they unbanned Opal and Faithless Looting. Yeah. That's fine. Another Burning Inquiry. Okay. This could be a big one. Yep, endurance is a thing. Run it again. Did not get anything off that one. Eh. I got a blocker on the monkey now, which is fine. And I could put Phoenix on it next, which is even better, so. Good old Jund. Oh. Alright, you got it, dude. Let's go to the next one. I wasn't getting around that stuff, so we'll get rid of Burning Inquiry at Detective, and we'll go from there. Maybe the Blood Moons will slow him down a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna play first. And hopefully I have a better. Should be a better start. Yeah, I'm gonna go Burning Inquiry. Hopefully I keep the hollow one in my hand and discard like a Vengevine, and that way I get both of them cast and I can get Vengevine out and really make him cry a little bit. I'm only down to 5 already. Oh, this poor Jund player is gonna hate me. Burning Inquiry. Ew. Like, that just messed my whole game plan up a lot. Yep. This should be fun to deal with today. Okay. See, I like Jund too. Jund would be a deck I would love to get back into playing, and especially with Nethergoyf and Tarmogoyf both. 1 drop, 2 drop, and curve it up like it is. But I'm more of I like Abzan more because I can play Rhino on up on 4, so might be a deck I actually try out sometime because of the mid range style and how it could still do some stuff. Land. All right, we're gonna feed the Rottweiler into the Rootweiler into the Fatal Push that he probably has in hand. So. I mean, 3-2 if I end up going 3-2 with a league on a league with a deck that I've only played a handful of times, I'm not mad. It's still good. It's a good deck. I think it's gonna work its way out. Especially it might need. I mean, Pick Your Poison might be a good card to have in here for the enchantment removals, artifact removals too. That might be a good one to go into. That I'm gonna actually think about putting in here because it gives you the ability to get rid of some stuff. The removals will be a little bit better. But Leyline of the Void is definitely going to be a problematic card, especially if Dredge or this picks up to the point where it's like top, tier 1. It's definitely going to take a little bit of time. Okay, so he didn't do anything on this one. We did get a land. Let's go ahead and get a mountain. not gonna do anything yet. I want to see him. So we're gonna follow this up with a fear discarding Vengevine. I have Flameblade and Blazing for the next turn. That way, it gives me the ability to cast those two, get him out. We can go 8-10. I don't have I can't double turn it yet, but if I can get to the point where I have that. Okay, Lizard's not bad because Lizard actually gives me the ability to stop his non-creature spells a little bit. So he's going to push or terminate the... Yep. Nope. Barb Decay. Very solid old school card. Oh, he's going to dash a monkey out. Okay. That's fun. Get a land. What if you got a lizard? He can cast the lizard, so it's fine. Okay. Only thing I hate about MTGO, it lags so bad sometimes. Okay, so we're gonna go Blazing. And the Flame Blade, which gives me Vengevine. And then I hit him for 5. And have 2 blockers set up for... And then have the blockers show up for the, if he tries to dash that damn monkey again. How's everybody doing out there watching? Like next would be a great draw for like Burning Inquiry or something. You're gonna push the Vengevine. Okay, that's fine. Not mad. Okay. Oh, now you put monkey out. Okay, so I get to kill monkey next. I get to kill monkey. Go to Faithless Looting. Get a mountain. hit you for 5. Or actually hit you for 7. My bad. I miscounted. Down to 1 turn. Okay. So he'll probably cycle the spell bomb, getting rid of my graveyard, which I'm not mad about. He can do that already. I don't care. My big thing is I've got enough here. Yep. Knew that was coming. He needs to draw a card because he needs something, or he's gonna lose, and he knows it. Because if I draw anything in terms of discard or anything like that, that flame blade adept is going to be hard to deal with. Oh, that's fine. So we'll go here. Force him to kill things here. Force the issue big time. Terminate. I mean, he could terminate something, but he doesn't. It's enough damage coming through. So I'm trying to figure out what he's gonna do to. Okay, cool. Rakdos Charm. Good game. 4-1 finish today. Not mad about that. That's a pretty good. Got my league entry feedback. Got 2 treasure chests. Definitely a good time. Let's go ahead and go open those up real quick and see how those go, and then we will probably be done for the while. I gotta go get some food